just for a moment, I would like you to try to imagine what it would be like if you were in a foreign country, sitting on a bus, around people that you never had seen before, that had different skin colors, smell different, look different, wore different clothing, and they didn't speak the same language that you did. And you'd be sitting there for a while and it was all loud and crazy, and after a while you'd probably put your head in a book or play a video game just to tune out all the noise. Well, that's kind of what it's like for children growing up nowadays in our world and culture, because they are in a world full of things that God created. Birds, space, stars, all kinds of noises and sounds and trees and reptiles, all kinds of things out there that they are basically afraid of because they are being taught they need to stay indoors where it's safe, and they need to not go outside of their yard. It's too dangerous, and they definitely don't want to get dirty. So my heart goes out to children today because they have not really got a clue what's going on in the world of science and nature, and my passion is to bring that to them. My name is Ellen Kahui. I've been teaching science and nature labs to students and children for over 15 years. And at the moment, I have about 100 kids or about 100 students per month that come out here to our farm. But I feel kind of bad because I can't reach children outside of my geographical area. And I've always dreamed about creating an online science lab platform for these children where we can connect on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. They can show me what they're learning in the online science labs that I'm working on creating right now. And that we will create a little bit of a community with parents and children who are really desperately wanting to learn more about science and nature from a Christian perspective. Now, I would like to ask you to please give me your name and email if you're interested in being part of my community that I'm building and part of my online science labs. And here are some of the topics that will be covered in these labs. I'm in the process of creating 30 of them, and they will cover geology, volcanoes, rocks and fossils, electricity, magnets, color and light, matter, simple machines. We just finished that one this past week. The periodic table of the elements, that was fun. I did that last year. Plants, worms, fungi, aquaponics, and there's some more. We're covering butterflies and moths and insects. That was another one we did a couple months ago. That was really fun. Weather, reptiles, amphibians will be coming up in March, birds, and pond biology. We'll be studying the human heart in February, South Carolina oceans in May, and schoolyard habitats and the science of sound. These are just some of the 30 topics that I will be uploading online for these science labs. And I just want you to know about that because I think it might be something that your children or grandchildren or someone in your community would be very interested in. Now, these labs are for students K-5 all the way to ninth grade. In this past week in my Simple Machines lab, I had a 4-year-old in there and I had a 13-year-old. And I prayed, I said, Lord, how is this going to work? But by the end of the class, they both really enjoyed it. I try to make sure that I create material that's good for all of these age levels. And I've never yet had a parent or a child say, this was boring or it was too hard. Because what we do is so hands-on, the whole word age-appropriate is really not applicable to what I do. Now, so you would feel better about me being your child's teacher, so have my teaching degree with a minor in science. And last April, I got my National Geographic teaching certification, which I'm really proud of. That was a big deal and it was very difficult. So now I'm going on to apply for a fellowship with the Grosvenor Teaching Fellowship, and they send teachers to Antarctica. So if I get that, I will be thrilled. I'm also a WYFF4 Golden Apple Award winner, and I hold a certificate from Steve Spangler Science School for Educators, and I am a South Carolina Master Naturalist. So even though I am not working in the schools at the moment, I'm trying to stay current, and I teach a lot of kids. I teach after-school kids, public school kids, Christian school kids, and a lot of homeschool kids. So I love science. Science is fun, and the best compliment any student has ever given me is, "Mrs. Kahui, I want to be a scientist when I grow up." So I hope you will be interested in joining with me and partnering with me in this online endeavor. And please see me and give me your name and contact information, and I will keep you in the loop. So thanks for listening, and I hope I will see you soon. Bye.